Okay, our AC machine, we turn it on with the switch right here, and you can see the screen. It boots up and goes through its little self checks and tells you stuff like it's copyrighted and all that. We've already run our refrigerant analysis, so we've got the low side cap off. The high side cap is here. We'll take that one off also while the machine boots up. You can see it's got an H for high side. Now it's ready. So we're going to take the hoses over here, which you can see are just attached. Now these are closed, so they're spun all the way out. So these are just storage ports unless we're flushing it. Okay. But we're going to take our hoses, we're going to bring them over here, and we're going to hook them up. Low side, high side. We're going to open the valves. Now these valves don't need to be tight. Once they touch, you're good. Whether it's open or closed, don't crank on them. They're very touchy and sensitive and fragile, and they break really easy. All you're doing is pushing a screw down that pushes the Schrader valve open. Okay, as you can see, we now have pressure in the lines. We'll talk about diagnosing pressures and everything else a little bit later, but I already know what's wrong with this, so we're going to move right into recovery, which is simple as you push recover. It's checking the pressures, and you will see when it starts recovering, the pressures will drop. It can only take so much at a time, so you saw it pulse a couple of times first. That's because it's getting too much. But once the pressure gets to a certain point, then it can just leave its valves open and recover as much as the system will give it. So we're going to leave this here, and we'll fast forward ahead, but you can see it's already recovered. Oops, I got a shadow in there. It's already recovered 2 ounces, and it will continue to recover until the system is empty. Now you heard the pump come on when the gauges got near 0, because it can only recover when the system's under pressure. After that, it has to pump it out. And it has a time limit, or a timer, that how long it's going to run that pump. So it's going to run for a full 5 minutes before it's actually empty. And you can see on the low side gauge, we're already at about 20 inches of vacuum. And growing slowly, but we want to get every bit of it out, so we have to pull it all the way down to a vacuum. once it's finished recovering, and you can see we're very near 30 inches of vacuum, then it drains the oil. And you can see I've marked the original location with a piece of tape. And so any oil over that tape will be oil that we've recovered. And we'll take a look at that when it's finished draining oil. Okay, so it recovered 12 ounces of refrigerant. And we checked the oil bottle. And the tape was at the 1 ounce mark. And it looks like we're at 1.5 ounces. So we recovered 1/2 ounce of oil. So depending on what repairs we make to the system, we'll add 1/2 ounce of oil plus whatever we would normally add to the system.